I'm back, y'all, because y'all would tear my DMs and inbox the fuck up. And I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. What up? Listen, y'all would tear my DMs the fuck up with these questions, right? So I'm going to just sum this up real quick for y'all. If you're not in a healthy relationship, your relationship ain't shit to brag about. Like, I'm going to just be real. Nowadays, like, flexing, it ain't what it used to be. Like, being able to pop your shit and brag about having a lady or having a man, or, you know, feeling good about your marriage or your relationship, it's not what it used to be. Like, nowadays, y'all got to understand, it's people in relationships, and they will use that as their way to validate themselves based on their low self-esteem. But the relationship don't be healthy. And then y'all look up to them as relationship goals, but all they can say is, I'm in a relationship, which is true. But if the relationship is unhealthy, it ain't shit to look at, look up to, care about, glance at, give a fuck. So let me help y'all for some of y'all that don't understand. If you in a relationship where y'all always arguing, it is not healthy. If you were in a relationship where one or both of y'all is cheating on each other, because it's not healthy. If you in a relationship where you or the other person or both of y'all feel like you're being used, it is not a healthy relationship. If you in a relationship where you feel like, I always get overly emotional and it's affecting my goals about my situation with this person, it's not a healthy relationship. If you're in a relationship and there are no boundaries on your end or the other person's end, it's not a healthy relationship. If you in a relationship and y'all don't communicate and you feel good after the communication, meaning y'all talk in one or both, or, you know, y'all feel bad after talking to one another or doing what y'all feel like is, you're not in a healthy relationship. If you have lost yourself behind the relationship you're in, it's not a healthy relationship. If you in a space where ever since I got with him or ever since I got with her, I don't feel like I could be myself, or I don't got my own individuality, or if I try to go have friends with some or be friends with somebody else, or hang with my homeboys or chill with my homegirls, I end up having a bad feeling about it because my partner gon' feel. You're not in a healthy relationship. Y'all want me to keep going? Because I think y'all think it's some sort of, you know, award, or people supposed to feel some type of way about y'all saying, well, I got a man. Girl, you can be in a relationship. Nigga, you can be in a relationship. If that motherfucker ain't healthy, you might as well not be in one. If y'all can't barely take care of yourselves, you're not in a healthy relationship. If you can't stand on your basics with confidence and he can't stand on his with you're not in a healthy relationship. And if the relationship ain't healthy, it ain't a fuck thing. I'm sorry. Anybody don't understand that? I don't give a fuck how long you been in it, who you in it with. I don't care if you gay or straight. I wouldn't give a fuck. If you are in a relationship and that motherfucker is unhealthy, bitch, it don't matter that you in a relationship. That's like saying you got a job and it don't pay you shit. You keep, well, I got a job, but every day you upset because they don't pay you enough, or you feel like the checks don't be cashing like they should, or you're getting less than what you're worth on the job. Bitch, you sound stupid to keep going around saying you got a job. Do y'all understand this shit? Because y'all be killing me, and it be mostly females. Y'all want to validate or make another female feel bad because you got a nigga that's been trying you for 80 years. Or that he don't even like your ass like that. Because the shit, notice I didn't put it on one gender or the other. It go both ways. If your nigga in a relationship with you and the man feel like you always breathing down his neck, or he can't be himself, or he can't have friends outside of the relationship, girl, that shit unhealthy. You ain't nobody to brag about being in a relationship with. If you taking care of a motherfucker to the point where you feel used, or you feel like you gotta control them, it's not a healthy relationship. If you gotta go around and always be bringing up what you did for the other person, meaning they don't appreciate it, it's not a healthy relationship. You're not gonna get an award for giving away yourself and all your resources to somebody who you got to keep reminding of what you're doing. It's not a healthy relationship. I'm just letting the shit sink in. Y'all be quick. I change your statuses on Facebook and Insta. Nobody gives a fuck if you're in a unhealthy relationship. It ain't nothing to brag about. It ain't nothing to talk about. Y'all should go work on yourselves. You should go figure out how to respect one another, trust each other, allow people to be their own individual self. And then I'm going to tell y'all something. It's going to hurt a little bit. You know, maybe hurt a lot of bit for some of y'all that's emotional. But a lot of y'all, you think you a good person. You think you a catch, but you're not, because you're not even a real friend to the person you in a relationship with, nigga or bitch. Y'all be in these relationships and the person represents your happy. Meaning as long as you happy, you will be nice and care about them. But the minute you ain't happy, you don't give a fuck. What I mean by that is exactly what I was saying earlier. A lot of y'all be in relationships and as long as you get to express what's wrong with you, you don't really give a fuck what's going on with the other person. Let me hit y'all where it hurt at. Some of y'all be in relationships and you done caught your man cheating maybe once or twice. Have you ever considered, take yourself out of the I'm his lady role and he doing something to me. Have you ever considered that your friend might be in a different space in his life and that is why he keeps stepping out on the stuff that he's saying that he wants? Like, just be the nigga friend for a second. I'm not saying be okay with what he doing. I'm saying understand that you probably been in a place in your life where you say you want something, but then your actions do things that damn near sabotage what you say you want because you was going through some shit. Ever had a job? You told the people in HR you want the job, but you keep showing up late. You keep having issues with your kids and having to go to Lil John school because he bad as fuck. And the people at the job, in their eyes, she must don't want her job. But every time we bring her in to fire her, she always expressed, but I do want the job. And they like, well, Miss Johnson, you need to come to work on time. And they ain't understanding it's stuff you going through in your life that make it look like you don't want the job, but you do. Do y'all ever consider you're not a good person to the person you're trying to be with? Just leave them alone, bitch, because ain't no understanding bone in your motherfucking body. Just go on. Y'all want a nigga to be y'all fairy tale ending, but you don't want to be real about what's really going on out here. And the same go for some of you dudes. You with a female and you see her cheating or lying or making up shit or constantly flirting with niggas in a way that's inappropriate, that goes against what she says she want with you. Just stop for a second. Take yourself out of it as her nigga who she keep trying. Just be her friend for a minute. You ever thought that your friend might be going through some shit? Like, you ever thought about sitting down having a conversation with her about, listen, you really making yourself look bad, not me. Stop making it about y'all, not me. But listen, honey, you making the way you out here and all your name keep coming up in these circles with these different dudes and stuff. I'm concerned for you as a friend that you might not understand what you're doing to your reputation. Even if me and you don't work out, as a concerned friend, I'm coming to you about the way that you maneuver. And some of y'all can feel like this a waste of time, but a lot of y'all, you can't do it. You can't, because it's always about you. Anything somebody else got going on, or mistakes they make, or poor choices, or whatever they doing, you make it about you, and that's why you don't know how to communicate, bitch. That's why. Y'all don't be friends to nobody. Y'all just want what y'all want. And as long as the person doing what you want, you all right. If they ain't, you gonna bash them, call them every name in the book, never give a fuck if they going through something upstairs. You don't give a fuck. You only care about you. And see, this too real for some of y'all. Some of y'all got to really wisen up and realize when these people don't give a fuck about y'all. I'm telling y'all. This shit be true in parenting. It be the same thing. But you get in a relationship, you can't manage your emotions. All you know how to do is, you did this to me, and I don't understand. Y'all never consider, if you with somebody and that supposed to be your friend, your lover, your homie, your dog, we together for life, my woe, my everything. If you see them doing things that not only hurt your feelings, but it make them look bad, you ever start to think your friend might be off a little bit right now? Like they might be going through some shit. Like might got some shit on. You might need to step away from them and stop making it about you and just be a friend for a second. But y'all can't do this. Y'all kids do this as well. Young adults do this. They will say they won't help with something and then make poor decisions and fuck up what they said they won't help with. Don't mean they're a terrible person. It mean in their life they really don't got it figured. Y'all never consider this stuff. You always just want it to be about you and how you feel and what you think they're doing wrong and how you try me and this is what we doing now. That shit annoying. This is why some of y'all will forever be in an unhealthy relationship. So keep bragging about being in some shit that doesn't give you any type of growth overall. Just letting it sink in. Because some of y'all, you don't know how to be an actual friend. Somebody say you like the only female I know that find fault in both sides. Because it is fault in both sides. Relationships is about understanding. It's not about right or wrong. But some of y'all feel like as long as I just keep the heat on the other person for what they doing wrong, all that do, listen, all you gonna attract is motherfuckers that is okay with that unhealthy ass shit. Grown people, child, you'll never. A real man, girl, you'll never. A grown bitch, nigga, you will never. Because we don't have time for that shit. Y'all don't be a nigga friend. Y'all don't really care about a nigga. Same for some of you niggas. You don't genuinely care about a bitch. Y'all don't be really giving a fuck about what be going on with a person. All you want to do is be right or be a victim. They did something to you. They tried you. Why they doing you like this? Because about my feelings, as if the other person don't got none neither. Y'all never consider. Let me stop for a second. Like, I know the stuff that they doing or what they said or if they cheated, it hurt me. But let me just sit back and really like look at them and pay attention. Do they even realize what they doing to them, to themselves? Yeah, y'all relationships be unhealthy as fuck. It be about control. It be about an image. It be about what you can make other people believe. That's why y'all always give a fuck about if what a bitch doing in the streets is making you look bad or how it's affecting you. You never consider, let me go home in private and really see about what the fuck going on with this nigga. Because the stuff he doing don't match with what he say he want. I want to make you as a friend. He know that before I feel any kind of way. And the same goes vice versa. Gay, straight, young, old, it don't matter. Y'all was raised the fuck wrong. Bitch, you got to be my friend first. For me to ever believe you give a fuck about me as your lady, you got to care about me as an individual. Before you see your relationship goals in me, before a nigga go to talking about that's my wife or that's my nigga, I got to know you genuinely care through mistakes, poor choices and all, because I make them. I got to know you give a fuck. And it ain't shit you hoes can say. I don't give a fuck what you ugly ass bitches type on here. Because the shit be aggravating me. Y'all jump in my inbox, get on up, always trying to butt. And what about? Ain't no what about, bitch. This all the way around the board. And like I've been telling y'all, if you don't give a fuck about the person enough, or you feel like it's too far gone, or they trying you so much, ho, shut up and leave. Leave, bitch, leave. You niggas as well. Leave the girl alone. Nobody want to hear all that crybaby ass shit. Aggravating assholes. A lot of y'all, yeah, you in a relationship, but that bitch unhealthy. Yeah, you in a relationship, but you feel like you're being used, so it's unhealthy. Yeah, you got a nigga, but he be cheating on your ass. The shit unhealthy. Yeah, you got a relationship, but you actually want to cheat on him. Yeah, you in a relationship, but he feel like you using him. Yeah, you in a relationship, but you controlling. Yeah, you in a relationship, but it don't allow you to manage your emotions. Yeah, you in a relationship, but ain't no boundaries. And if that motherfucker is unhealthy, it ain't shit. That's why half of y'all that's claiming y'all getting cheated on, you didn't actually get cheated on. You wasn't in no shit to get cheated on from. It wasn't no real commitment. The shit was unhealthy. A toxic cycle. Y'all think because a nigga stay with y'all, oh, it means something. Bitch, bye. You got a roommate, ho. Marriage is the same as well. That's why half of y'all nowadays, you don't understand why people be looking at the shit as nothing. Nothing. Because half the time, it don't be no healthy marriage. So this is why people be, your partner be going telling all your business to somebody else, pouring out how they unhappy, it's unhealthy, they don't want to be in it. That little certificate start meaning more and more every time your husband open his mouth. And then y'all be sitting around making it seem like a bitch just did the worst by fucking with the nigga. No, you did the worst to you by sitting there trying to pretend that that certificate still means some shit when you know you and the nigga don't respect one another, don't trust each other, lie to one another, can't co-parent, can't do nothing. Y'all be in separate households. She messing with my husband. Girl, that ain't been your husband since 2012 when you caught him cheating and then you turned around and cheated back and then y'all start calling each other out each other's name and it was no respect and trust. The marriage ended then, bitch. You can go to court whenever you want to. The whole been over. So now what? Now what? Now what? This the real shit y'all don't want to hear. Because she was running around with my husband. Bitch, that ain't been your husband since he had to question the paternity of y'all child. Shut your silly ass up. I told y'all, it ain't what the fuck you call the relationship. It's what is actually going on. Be acting like y'all got violated when you didn't. You knew that shit was over with. You was just still there. That's like a job firing you and you hanging around. Won't clock out. Bitch, you ain't got to. It's over. You ain't gonna get paid for none of these hours. They fired your ass at 3 o'clock. It's 4:45. You still sashaying your ass around the restaurant. Bitch, it is. You can wait all the tables you want, ho. Go take an order. Go work the drive-thru. Ho, it's over. It was over when y'all realized it's not healthy. It's not becoming of one another. Be looking like a whole fool running around. We married. We married. That's my man. He stay here. Bitch, he don't act like he stay there. The fuck? Y'all niggas too. All I'm saying, that's my baby mama. I'm saying, that's my people. She don't act like it. Last time I checked, she was prostituting. Fuck is you talking about? Hot girl summer. What you hoes saying now? She was outside, nigga. I met her outside. I ain't come to your house and get her. Met that hoe right where her status say she was at. Outside. The fuck? Y'all some silly motherfuckers be sitting around acting like somebody doing something to you. Bitch, you knew that shit was over. You knew it was over. Hanging around. Punch out, bitch. Clock out and K your ass on. Yeah, they fired me at 3 o'clock. But then how about they ain't pay me? I was still there until 5. I stayed till 7:30. Y'all be 3 years later. And he cheated and had a baby. And then I cheated. And then now he questioned the paternity. And you know, I stayed 2 more years. And let me tell you what he did. Shut your silly ass up. Y'all get on my goddamn nerves. Get out my inbox for the rest of the day. Just leave me alone. If you ain't gonna get in the Zoom tonight at 9:30 on 7 ways to rebuild the relationship, don't ask me nothing till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow. Don't ask me no more shit today. Aggravating ass shit. Go get me a salad or some shit. Fucking health smoothie or something. Cause y'all bad for a bitch health on this motherfucker. The fuck?